Okay, think about the best-selling video game of all time. You're probably picturing insane graphics, right? A blockbuster story? Well, what if I told you it's this? Just simple blocks. This isn't just the story of a game, it's how a digital box of Legos literally took over the world. This is Minecraft. Let's just start with a number, a huge one, over 350 million. That's how many copies of Minecraft have been sold. I mean, to put that in perspective for you, that is more than the entire population of the United States. We're not just talking about a best-selling game here. This is the undisputed champ, and honestly, nothing else even comes close.
So that's the big question, right? How does a game that, let's be honest, looks like this, no epic story, no set goals, started by just one guy, how does that become one of the biggest things in entertainment ever? Well, that's the puzzle we're going to try and solve today.
All right, so to figure out how it got so huge, we've got to start at square one. What even is Minecraft? For anyone out there who's never, punched a tree to get wood, let's break it down.
Okay, the whole secret, the magic of Minecraft, boils down to one simple concept. It's a sandbox game. Just imagine this. You're dropped into a gigantic, basically infinite world that's brand new, just for you, and the game tells you to do absolutely nothing. There are no instructions. That freedom, that's the whole point. You get to make your own rules, your own fun.
And really, you get to experience this freedom in two main ways. First up, you've got survival mode. This is where things get real. You've got to gather your own resources, craft your own tools, build a shelter, because trust me, when night falls, monsters come out. It's all about staying alive. But then you can flip the switch to creative mode. And here, all the rules just go away. You have infinite blocks, you can fly, you can't get hurt. It's just a blank canvas for you to build literally anything you can dream up.
So, where did this absolute behemoth of a game even come from? Well, it wasn't some giant corporation with $1 billion marketing budget. No, the story of Minecraft is the ultimate indie success story. It started out super small.
It all kicked off back in 2009. Just one developer, a guy from Sweden named Marcus Persson, or Notch as he's known online. He put a really early version of the game out there, and here's the key part. He built it right out in the open. He actually listened to the fans, to this small but super passionate community. So by the time it officially came out in 2011, it was already a massive hit, all thanks to word of mouth. And then, just a few years after that, it got so big that Microsoft came knocking.
And yeah, when a giant like Microsoft takes notice, they don't mess around. They shelled out $2.5 billion, with a B, for this simple block game. So how in the world does that happen? How does it get that valuable? Well, the answer isn't just in the game itself. It's all about the people who are playing it.
See, Minecraft's secret weapon was never some clever ad. It was the players. The game's creator just gave them a blank canvas, and the community, well, they built an entire universe on it.
And they did this in so many incredible ways. You had players running their own multiplayer servers, basically making brand new games inside of Minecraft. People were coding mods that added everything from new monsters to entire new dimensions. They were building these incredible custom maps that were full-blown adventure stories. But the most important part, they shared everything, especially on YouTube. I mean, Minecraft wasn't just another game on YouTube. It practically invented the whole playbook for modern gaming videos.
And when I say it was big on YouTube, the scale is it's hard to wrap your head around. By the end of 2021, videos about Minecraft had been viewed over 1 trillion times. Yet trillion with a T. At that point, the game didn't even need marketing anymore. It was its own cultural engine, just feeding itself.
And what you get from all that is a player base that is just ridiculously loyal. Get this, even a full decade after it officially came out, back in 2021, the game was still bringing in 140 million people every single month. That kind of staying power is almost unheard of in gaming.
So this huge, super creative community, they didn't just keep Minecraft in the gaming world. Oh no, they pushed it out into the real world. And suddenly, its influence started popping up in some really unexpected places. I'm talking classrooms, even city planning.
And you can kind of see how it happened, right? It started out as pure fun, just entertainment, and it became this cultural touchstone for an entire generation. Then, teachers started noticing and went, hey, wait a minute, we can use this. And suddenly, it's a tool for teaching coding, design, even chemistry. And it didn't stop there. It went all the way to the top, with organizations like the UN using Minecraft to help communities literally redesign their own neighborhoods block by block.
You know, someone at the MIT Media Lab said it best. They said the game basically tricked millions of people into learning how to use a CAD program, computer-aided design software. So while you think you're just having fun, placing blocks and building a cool house, you're actually learning about design, about spatial reasoning. It's like this accidental educational powerhouse.
And that really brings us right back to where we started. In a world where every other game is chasing hyperrealism and jaw-dropping graphics, why is the most popular game of all time still made of simple blocks? Maybe its success isn't in spite of how simple it is. Maybe it's because of it. It doesn't show you some epic pre-built world. It just gives you the tools, the blocks, and asks a very simple question. What can you create?